In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and edit landing pages. To begin, we click on Campaigns, click on Landing Pages. These are a couple of landing pages that I'm working on. Here's the finished product, and this is what it started out like. I'll show you how to do the logo, do the links, modify the text, etc. Before I do that, one of the basic functions you may want to do is to edit the fields available. So let's start with that. I'm going to choose a basic template, and you'll see in this basic template I have company and title. And suppose that I'm a consumer-based company and I don't work with companies or titles, and I want to delete that. Well, easy enough. Go into Tools, ask for the source code. In your browser, type Control-F, type the word company, click return, and it shows you the field for the company. This is the label, and this is the field where you input the data. To remove it, just highlight it and click delete. If I want to do the same thing with the title, highlight it, click delete, and click OK. And now you see that those have been removed. To add fields is very much the same way, but just in reverse. Go to the source code. I'll scroll down until I find my fields. Here we are. Let's say that I want to add a field between phone and email. I'll put a couple of spaces in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy an existing field and paste it. And I'll modify it. The fields that are available to add are sales rep comments, highlight comments, lead source, address 2, address 3. And you can get the names for these in the admin section where you see Manage Downloadable Fields. So in this case, I'm going to use a custom field. I would like to know their area of interest. And I have a field set up for that, address 3, inside the workgroup. So I'm going to type area of interest, and I have address 3 as the field that I've customized for that. Address 3, address 3. So this is the label. This is the actual field name. So I click OK. And now you can see I've got area of interest, and that will go into address 3, which is a custom field in my work group that actually has the label area of interest. So that's adding and subtracting fields. Now let's see how to create that landing page. I'm going to go back to landing pages. Once again, this is the landing page, the finished product. So the first thing, I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to want to add links. I click on Home, and it takes me to the LeadMaster home page. I click on Reviews, and it brings up reviews. I click on Contact, and it brings up a Contact Us page. So all that you have to do is find the URL that you would like to use to link, copy that, go back, edit your existing landing page. Here's the Contact Us right here. Click on the hyperlink. You can see I already have a URL in there, although it's not the right one. Paste, and now I've got the Contact Us page in there. Personally, I like to open up links in new windows. Click OK, and now I'll submit. And now, when we open this up and we click on Contact, it takes us to the Contact Us page. So, that's how we make links in the system. What about a logo? Well, the logo is pretty straightforward. Click on this icon to insert or edit an image. In this case, the image is on my computer. Use Choose File to navigate to the logo that you'd like to upload, and then select it. I've chosen a .gif file, and the reason is because I can make that with a transparent background so that the background of my logo matches the background of my page, which is slightly off-white. Click Upload, and the logo appears. Now, let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So there's our logo. Now we could change the size of that. We could make it larger, smaller. You could make it high res or low res, etc. I'm probably going to go in and move that a little bit to the right. I think I'd like it there. Might like it to line up with these words or perhaps be centered over the text, but you can play with it however you want. Next, I want to put my links in for Twitter and Facebook. Let's take a look at doing that. Click Edit, and with this I can adjust this, so if I wanted to move this over slightly I could use a few spaces, and we'll see how that looks. Now let me scroll this page, increase the window size a little bit and move it over some. I am going to put Twitter and Facebook links in. We do it the same way we did the contact link. So navigate over to your Twitter account. Here's my Twitter account. Copy the URL, come back here and click on the hyperlink. Paste that in, say a new window. You can have text to display or not. And I'll do the same thing with Facebook. Here's my Facebook account. Copy the URL. Select the hyperlink. New window, and paste. Okay, let's see what that looks like. You can see our logo is moved over some. We click on this and it takes us to our Twitter account. We click on this and it takes us to our Facebook account. Okay, now let's go ahead and change our title, and so my new title is The Next Generation of Radically Affordable CRM, and I think I had an extra letter at the beginning. There we go. Now I believe that my font was a little bit smaller, so I need to adjust my font size. Let's take that down to perhaps 24, and I think it was bold. So let's go ahead and save that, submit, and see what that looks like. Let's see how that compares to the original page. Pretty similar. Okay, now all that you need to do is, I'm going to take a shortcut. I'm just going to copy and paste this. Get your copy that you want for your ad. And in this case, I'm just going to paste it in. Paste. Let's submit and see what it looks like. So here it is. Now, I've got a different link here, but I can set up a link the same way I set up a link here. And I've got different links here on the real landing page. I've got download the white paper, see the presentation, and watch the video. So whatever links you choose, you can go ahead and just put those in. Learn More is the button that submits the form, so there's no need to change that. And that's all there is to modifying your landing page. But what about deploying it? Well, it's easy enough. In email marketing, just copy your URL and use that as the link in your email. The same way that we created a link in the landing page is the same tool that you're going to use for creating the link in your email marketing. What about advertising, AdWords, and things like that? Well, to make this URL a little bit more palatable, we've made the first word a wildcard. So, for example, you could put LeadMaster in there, and it would still come up with this page. You could put your company name, and it would still come up with this page. So any word that you want at the beginning of this is acceptable. This concludes the tutorial on modifying the landing page templates.